Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Carlson, founder and CEO of Financial Freedom Wealth Management Group, to discuss how to get back into the market if you exited during the volatility of the pandemic. Julia, it's great to have you back again. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You got it. And volatile markets are back and will most likely stay here for a number of reasons. What do you need to ask yourself as an investor when you're trying to get back in this market?
Yeah, great question. I would say first, you need to understand if you have exited in the past, why did you do it? And especially if you did it as an emotional reaction. So it could be that you felt fear. That's a common driver to hitting the sell button. But we want to understand, why did we do it? And if we know what we know now, would we make a different decision? And if you would, then I would say you need to kind of let the past go, forgive yourself, maybe even forgive a partner, because sometimes spouses have different beliefs around money, and really consider your risk tolerance as you step back into the market.
Right. And Julia, we saw what happened with the sell-off in March 2020 as a result of the pandemic, and that acceleration, we needed doubled in the S&P 500 in November 2021. So to miss that kind of a move, it's just got to be heart-wrenching. So how do you get back into the markets, and what do you look out for or avoid?
Yeah. So again, I think forgiving yourself and letting that go and learn from those mistakes. The market will always have periods of volatility. We can't just have it go straight up. So understanding that, having really clear expectations when you're going into the markets, that it's going to be up and down, and actually get excited when it's down if you are adding money to your investments, and looking at it as an opportunity, not coming from a fear place. And I think that you could also consider dollar cost averaging into these markets. Like, we've seen these wild swings day to day, week to week. And so maybe don't throw it all back in at once, but consider investing maybe equal amounts over a course of 6 months.
Yeah, look at the opportunity we've had in our 401ks since mid-December, acquiring shares at much more attractive levels than they were in November. So to your point, anything you're recommending to clients currently that are worried about the volatility, how would you expect them to position?
Yeah, so we remind them that these corrections and pullbacks in the market are a very normal part of investing. We also encourage them to look at their own financial goals. So if they are, saving for retirement, like you said, get excited about these pullbacks. And when you're investing in your employer retirement plans, like, you can see the opportunity there. But a lot of our clients are in retirement. So we remind them that even though, yes, part of their portfolio is invested in stocks that will have this volatility, they also have another part of their portfolio that is more fixed and more secure, that their portfolios are not going to go as crazy as the market in the sense of the volatility.
So Julie, let me ask you something from the advisor perspective. How important is it for advisors to be in communication with their clients during bouts of volatility? What would you recommend as a good cadence to be in touch with them, or does it vary compared to each investor?
Yeah, I think it's incredibly important as advisors that this is why we work so hard when the markets are down. And so when the markets are up, it's easy to, just kind of go with it. But when the markets are down, now is the time to get in front of your clients. We use social media to be out there, maybe on a daily basis if the markets are swinging, just to be just to help them and guide them and understand that this is, again, part of the investment experience. You can't have all the good without the bad.
All right. And Julia, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.